Okay, what I'd like to demonstrate for you today is how to make this card. Now I've created this background just here by making my own embossing plate. Now this is what the plate looks like, okay, and all I've used to make that is a bit of cereal box on the back and just a bit of like barbecue shapes box, anything you like that's about the same thickness as a barbecue shapes or cereals box. And the punch that I've used to do the butterflies is our Kaszazz punch. Okay, and all I've done is punched out 21 butterflies. So there's 7 butterflies here, but there's 3 layers on top of each other. So you just punch out 3 butterflies and glue them together with glossy accents, and you do that for all of them, and then you just basically place them on the piece of cardboard wherever you want them. Okay, so it makes great background for cards or anything like that. Okay, so firstly what we'll do is get our piece of cardstock. Alright, and we're going to place that down on our base A mat and our little floppy mat here. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is place this down with the textured side down. That's the side we want to see. And then place this on top. Okay, and normally we would use this embossing plate or pad, but it's a little bit thick because this is quite thick when all the layers are together. So what I'm going to use is this one. This is our other brand's pad, and it normally goes with other brand dies, but it's just slightly thinner than our embossing pad, the black one. So this is what we're going to use. So it's just a matter of playing around with the different pads because they're slightly different thicknesses to get the right one, because you want it to go through the machine quite easily. You don't want there to be any real resistance there. So we're just going to pop that in and roll it through, and as I said, it should be very easy. If it's not, reverse it back up and check and choose a different pad. Okay, now just going to take that off, and there you go. Isn't that great? And also if you look at the back side, that's also the reverse of it is also quite stunning as well. Okay, so if you notice on the card we've distressed the edges, okay, all the way around. So to do that we use a little paper distresser tool. It's got lots of little blades all the way around the outside, so you can choose whichever one you like, and it's just going to go all the way around. Okay, so there you go. And of course, the more you do it in the one spot, the more rough and distressed it will become. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to show you how to do is the stamped part of it. Okay, and I have these pre-cut. I'm just going to pop a little plastic sheet on there for protection. Alright. So I'm going to use a little For My Friends stamp, or For My Friend, and black soot distress ink. Just going to get that up. Okay. Alright, and I have also edged around that with a little tool as well, so I'm going to do that now. Okay, so there you go. Alright, and then we're just going to mount that onto some black cardstock with just a little bit of super tape just to the edge. Actually, if we put it on the back, it makes it easier. There we go. Get it right to the edge then. Alright, so that's our little stamp part. And then for this little strip along the card here, I've got my pre-cut out pieces here, and again some super tape along the back of the green. Okay, and I also have my ribbon pre-cut, and that's a velvet black. Gorgeous piece of ribbon. Now I always add my super tape to the back of the ribbon, of the cardstock. If you attach it to the ribbon, especially if you're using like a ribbon like organdy, it's really hard to first of all get the ribbon to lie flat, and when you try to get it on there, it can buckle the ribbon up and it just doesn't look nice and straight. This way, if you put it on directly, you can pull the ribbon nice and taut. And I've just got a little bit of overhang there because I'm going to wrap around the back of the card. Okay. Alright, so we'll get our piece, our embossed piece, and place that where we want to put it. Okay, about there will do nicely. And then we just wrap that round like that. Alright, and then we just peel it off. Alright, and just to apply our ribbon. Just tuck that around the back so you can see that that's nice and straight. Right, and then we just apply some super tape again to the back of this whole piece. Peel it off. And I've just got an A5 piece of card that I've already folded in half and then scored it using our bone scorer to get a nice crisp edge on there. Alright, and then you just apply that to your card. Alright, now what I've attached the word with is a bit of magic mount. So that's what I'm going to use there, and I've got them all chopped up in there ready to go. So we'll just apply a few of those. Now you don't go right to the very edges, because when it's on your card you don't want to be able to sort of see it sticking out, so always come in a little bit. Alright, it's ready to put on the card. Okay, so there we go. Now I'll just show you how to make the butterfly. Alright, now I'm using this cute little butterfly here, but this time, because I don't know if you can see that there, but that's actually stamped on plastic or acetate, and the staz is what I'm going to use, which is a solvent ink, and it dries almost immediately on plastic, and it's really good for pretty much most surfaces. So that's what we'll do. So I'm going to ink that up. Alright, There it is there. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Okay, we'll just let that sit there for a little minute. Now what I'm going to do is also stamp, using our butterfly punch. Okay, stamping out the 2 background butterflies. Okay. Okay, and again the black goes in the background and the green on top, but if you look at that, I haven't overlapped them the same, I've just slightly off-centered it, so that's what I'm going to do there. Alright, so pop that on there and just slightly off-center it. Okay, now this little stamp that I've used to do the butterflies is really good because it's the right size for our butterfly punch. So we'll just pop him in there and line it up. Alright, and here it is. And again, another little piece of magic mount to pop him on. Okay, now just to finish that off, I'm going to use a little button from our Earth Tones range of buttons. And they come in a few different sizes, which is really great. I'm just going to choose one of the real tiny ones. And using our glossy accents also to glue it on, which is great for embellishments because it dries really solid and they won't come off. But I'm just popping a pin in there because sometimes the glue gets a little bit stuck in the end, so that it releases it out. Okay, so I'm just going to dab a little bit of glue on there. Okay, and then just using our tweezers, which is really great for picking up rhinestones as well. So you can see there, nice and easy, place him right on the centre. And then just pop him down. Alright. Now for the finishing touches, we'll just grab our card, and again a little bit of magic mount where I want the butterfly to go. Okay, and there you go. So you should be able to see that plastic. And once your button is set solid and dry, then you can just bend the wings up a little bit to give it even more dimension. But it's really quite cute. So give that a go. If you would like to purchase any of the products seen today, you can go to the website at www.kaszazz.com, or you can call them on 1800 649 191, or you can visit my blog, and it's SimoneKaszazzConsultant.blogspot.com. Thanks for watching my video.